Greetings, everyone. I totally didn't forget to edit and upload this video halfway through the month because I got busy with work.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
But I got it out before the month was over, so that's always good. Anyway, here's my progress from April 2024. Now that the floor tiles were complete, I was able to print my wall tiles. While those print, it's on to the next step, which is casting these floor tiles. The first step is for me to secure them down to a base, and then have walls that I 3D printed to hold the silicone that I will eventually pour into it. Next is the part I was dreading, pouring the silicone. Now I've watched a handful of videos about doing stuff similar to this, so hopefully I have enough information to not have it entirely implode on myself. I'll be using Smooth-On Umu 25 to cast these parts. I'm doing what I think is called an open back design, so it should just pour it straight in and should be done from there. So hopefully very little could go wrong. And well, it would help if the silicone didn't cure inside of the bottle. Thankfully, with the power of editing, you don't have to wait the week and a half I did for new silicone. And here we are. The molds are clean and ready to go. I've got fresh silicone, now Umu 30 since I couldn't find 25 anymore, and I honestly don't think they sell it on Amazon anymore. Now all I've got to do is mix this stuff, pour it, and pray that nothing goes wrong. Fortunately, things went well, except for the part where I have to remove the molds from the base. Who knew hot glue sticks way better than just what I was expecting? I am probably going to look into an alternate way to secure these molds so they're easier for removing next time. Now while we wait for the silicone to cure, let me show you some more models that I've printed. We have wall tiles I've got done, and we can take a quick look at those. I have the brick, framed, which I need to reprint due to a file error on my end, framed stone, and wood. Cave will also come later as it also had a file error. On top of that, I've managed to print some doorways of each of the wall types, and I've also printed 2 door variants, square and rounded. I personally like the rounded better. Oh, look at that. Silicone must be cured. Time to take them off. Well, it's still glued down, but here's how the dirt mold turned out at least. Not bad for a first attempt. A little rough around the edges, but it'll do for now. Since the molds are off, I skipped the part where I struggled longer than I care to admit on removing the molds and the pieces. I can attempt to pour the cast-in resin and see how that goes. I'm using a quick 15-minute resin so I can produce the parts and hopefully have a quick turnaround for those. Not gonna lie, I know 15 minutes isn't a terribly long time, but man, it seemed quicker than 15 minutes when this stuff cured. But we can now see how it looks. For a first time, not bad. There are definitely some issues I've found that I'm looking into fixing, possibly different ways of casting, and hopefully having just a better flow next time since I'm a little more familiar with casting now. but I am very happy with how they turned out. Now, if you can already put 2 and 2 together, this video came out way later in the month than I was hoping for, so not a lot of progress is probably going to happen in the month of May, but I'll still try to make some progress, and if work slows down for me, I should be able to make some. That is all from this clone. Keep safe, and remember,
Watch those wrist rockets!